Welcome to Your Bookkeeping Matters. I'm Lisa Turner, bringing you short and snackable weekly episodes on bookkeeping and business matters in an easy to understand way so you can be in control and confident that you know your bookkeeping matters. Let's dive into this week's episode. Hello, lovely listener. Are you ready for an exciting journey with me today on Your Bookkeeping Matters? And I say journey because this episode is not only about serving your customers, it's about crafting an entire journey with them. Why? Because at the heart of every thriving and growing business is a community of happy and loyal customers. And we all want that, don't we? Now, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to the show. And you might be wondering, who is this Lisa talking to me? Well, I'm a trustee business bookkeeper and a registered BAS agent here in Australia that is with the Tax Practitioners Board. With my own bookkeeping practice, Accounted for You, or AFY as it is often affectionately known, Mr. AFY and I have two boys, one in the middle, smack bang in the middle of primary school, and the other almost about to hit high school. So when I'm talking to you all things business and bookkeeping matters, this is from experience on all sides, a bookkeeper, a small business owner, and juggling a family. And no matter what your family looks like, small family, extended family, chosen family, no kids, fur kids, there is always a juggle, a balance, an organisation required for you to sail your small business ship. And this is why I absolutely love doing the show. I'm registered and qualified in the numbers I'm talking about, and I'm running my own business. So I've been where you are, or I'm in the same journey as you. Now, let's kick off this episode then, shall we? What does it honestly mean to be customer-centric or customer-focused? You might think it's a bit of a buzzword or saying, and sometimes it can be, but it's truly a strategy if in place and implemented well, which can transform the way your business operates and grows. Because a customer-centric approach puts your customers at the center of your decisions to help guide and create a seamless and positive experience from the first time your customers or clients interact with you all the way through the process to the end. So what I want to share with you today is mapping out key touch points and creating moments which resonate with your clients or customers to help grow your business. Before we start, let me share a bit of my own journey around creating a customer-centered journey. When I first started my business way back in 2017, I had a very basic procedures and processes in place in terms of how the work was done for all my clients and delivered. I knew exactly what to do and when, but I didn't communicate it to the clients. And there was literally no onboarding process, no email software, so no automated emails. And so it was quite a clunky process, asking for documents here, there, and everywhere, letting clients know the process for something only after they had asked me instead of up front. And the work I was doing wasn't on any particular schedule and with no boundaries or expectations on when things would happen. Pretty vague, hey? I'm honestly surprised looking back now, clients stayed working with me. So what can you do in your business to not have this clunkiness? Have a smooth and professional process to keep your client in the loop, happy, and things working well around them and their needs. First up, you have to understand their overall journey by doing a deep dive into the experience from their very first touch point or experience with you all the way through to the after purchase communications. Stop and note down all the crucial touch points along the way. These touch points, you need to clearly define them so you can streamline them. This can be things like the first visit to your website, first thing they see on social media, their first inquiry, the follow-up, then purchase or engagement, and onboarding. Even if you're product-based, this onboarding can be to your email list, your VIP shopper program, welcoming them to your community, and then your ongoing support with whatever they've purchased. If service-based, this of course looks very different to product, where it's a quick check-in. How's your new purchase going? Can we help you answer any questions? There is always going to be ongoing support in some form, whether you're product or service-based. After you've identified all these touch points along the way, see if you can prioritize them based on how much impact the point has and how often the touch point is. This will help you to work out which ones to review first and which ones to make sure are the best experience for your customers. Another important aspect of ensuring you have a customer-focused journey to help you with your business growth is having consistency across all your channels. This is your website, social media, forms, documents, in-person interactions, every which way you communicate, even down to your invoices that you send out to them. So everything flows and feels the same every time you engage with this amazing customer of yours. Tied to this consistency is personalization. Personalize touch points wherever you can and it works well. What does this mean? Understand and know their preferences. Personalize the emails. Know their past purchases and interactions with you. This helps you create more targeted offers. Sounds a bit weird or tacky, doesn't it, by targeted? But what I mean by this is, personalized. It's more likely to actually be something of value to them or something they need. You're not telling them about random things they don't want to hear about. Some of my favorite things to do are the little extras. Following up with thank you messages or cards in the package with handwritten personalized notes. Exclusive offers not available to everyone else. When new things come out relating to or matching to a past purchase of theirs and letting them know about it. This is what I mean by personalized little extras. Sometimes it can be tricky to think of these things, particularly in service-based businesses. So if this is you, here are some of the things I do for our one-on-one bookkeeping clients, which are extremely personalized. First up, a handwritten thank you card and welcome pack goes out to each new client with some fun goodies in it, some to help their business and some treats. I send out personal handwritten notes to every single client for their birthday every year. When events happen in the business which are important to them, I acknowledge it and reach out to them, either a quick email, a card in the mail, and sometimes celebration gifts, depending on what that event is. You might already know why all of this is extremely important for your business growth, and this is because all of it helps you to build trust and confidence so they might become a repeat shopper with you or a long-term client, and something truly special, they refer others to you because they love the experience with you so much. It sounds like it might be easy, right? Not always. You have to know your clients well and always be reviewing the process and tweaking it when it's needed. So once you have your client or the purchase, the journey doesn't stop there. The next touch point is the follow-up and feedback. Ask for feedback regularly. Follow up how things are going for them and be genuine. Don't ask and not respond or not do anything about it. There are only so many hours in the day, right? So what are some ways you can keep on top of this journey centered around your customer? And my biggest tip here is leverage technology. It is your friend. Email software is the big one here. Automate emails, personalized of course, and streamline all your processes. You can take a listen to an earlier episode I did, our favorite productivity tools. These are the ones we use each and every day. And simplifying your business systems is another great episode you might find helpful. I'll link both of those in the show notes for you. And keep your eyes peeled for some episodes in the new year. When it comes to your customer journey, it's not static. Your products and services change, the tools and software changes, your client base changes. So always review this. Don't set and forget. It's not only about having touch points in a customer-centered journey for growth in your business. You want those touch points to be memorable, fun, enjoyable, and leave a lasting impression so they return to you and refer to you. Now, jumping back to the start of the episode where I told you how my customer journey was not great in the early days of Accounted for You, I listened to my customers. I researched, I learnt, I implemented schedules, processes, onboarding systems to explain to them how we do things for them and when, so they didn't have to guess or feel embarrassed to ask questions, and they were confident we had everything on track for them. Regular check-in emails, are we keeping you up to date enough? Too much info, not enough info. The personal touch points I've shared with you. These are all the things that I changed in my customer journey to make it a customer-centric journey. And I can hand on heart tell you it works. Centering the journey through my business around my clients has absolutely helped my growth, personally as well as in my business. I'm also honoured enough to say I still have 5 clients working with me from my very first 6 months in business back in 2017. They've grown with me. We've listened and learned from them, and they are dear, loyal, important people to me and the rest of the AFY team. So what do you need to do? Map out the journey. All the touch points. Do the deep dive to make sure you don't forget or miss any. Then you need to prioritize them in order of importance and frequency. And next, keep all your channels and touch points consistent with your brand and feel. Keep your eye on the journey touch points and personalize them. And lastly, review and adapt, and your business will grow, and so will you. Thanks for joining me for today's short and snackable episode. If you enjoyed the episode, I would love it if you could leave a review. I love the email reviews and feedback I get. It makes me so happy to hear how these episodes have been helping you in your business matters. Also, if you have something specific working really well for you in your customer journey, I'd love to hear from you about that too. Before you go, hit the subscribe or follow button so you don't miss next week's episode, all about easy bookkeeping for small business.